My name is Andre Early,
host of RightNOWLeaders, and we are on location
at the National Society of Black Engineers Region 1 Conference,
where I will be sitting down with over 20 extraordinary Right Now leaders in the field of engineering.
That's what I want to do.
So be prepared to be motivated.
And we're talking about what AI means for us.
By soon-to-be early career hires that are not only making an impact, but are blazing the trail for tomorrow, right now.
Jayden.
Yes.
For some odd reason, the name just it's sticking with me. Do me a favor, just go ahead and introduce yourself, where you are, school, and we'll go from there.
So my name is Jayden. I study mechanical engineering at New York University. I'm in my final year of schooling, so my senior year, and I'm looking to enter the workforce. I'm looking forward.
Awesome. So you're down at NYU. How has your experience thus far? No, backtrack.
Mm-hmm.
The theme of this year's conference is advancing STEM. How did you find yourself in that field?
Like, why'd I pick mechanical engineering?
Yes.
I think it's for a couple reasons.
Okay.
The first one off the top of my head, I'd say it really sparked when I first watched a movie as a kid, actually.
Okay.
I was really into the movie,
What's the movie?
Astro Boy. Astro Boy.
Okay.
Well, you didn't know?
All right.
You know yeah, it was.
I know I'm older. I'm not that old.
It was my favorite movie when I was a kid, and so I kind of grew up with that idea of like robots would like help me around the house and stuff.
Okay.
But sort of with that, I finally got the chance to work with robots with a first robotics program.
Okay.
So there was one. So I'm from Connecticut. So there was one that was local to me, like town away.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got to participate in that, and that really exposed me to mechanical engineering. And so with that, then I just applied to schools pertaining to mechanical engineering. But I did apply to other things as well. Like I did business at like one place, and I applied for like film at another. But what really stuck was probably mechanical engineering. Is what I felt like most drawn towards. And so yeah, now I'm here, NYU, mechanical engineering.
Awesome. So you're about to graduate.
Yes.
So you've had some experience in your field via like volunteers or internship program. Talk to me about that.
So I've done a couple different internships. I think the first kind of professional experience that I've had, I'd say, was with the Connecticut Department of Transportation. So there, it wasn't directly related to mechanical engineering. It was more civil, like very much civil.
Very civil.
But I'd say it really taught me like what the office environment was like. There were some POC there actually. Like when I worked, I was in a like it was like kind of like a diversity thing, kind of like introducing, this line of work to people of color.
Okay.
So I was literally in a cohort with other, POCs. Actually, one of my best friends from high school was there with me.
Nice.
So we got to do that kind of together, and it was a really fun experience, I'd say. And also my supervisor, she was Ghanaian, so that was cool. She put me onto a lot of stuff.
Okay. So how was the experience? What were some of your takeaways? And how do you think you can apply it to what you're trying to do with your career as a whole?
Takeaways. I'd say probably how to conduct myself. I feel like oftentimes you kind of go in with this notion that you have to be rock hard solid because you have to keep up this image. But I feel like in some ways it's about how, like, to know when to loosen up. Like, I feel like you kind of have to, I don't know. I feel like for me, the main takeaway was like getting to know who's kind of like, I don't know, cool to click with, if that makes sense. I don't know. But I just, starting to get an eye of like who to get closer to, who not to get closer to. And I also feel like the workplace is very like, it could be very like task like heavy. Like I know for the DOT we had several different assignments like at the same time, and so having that network of people to rely on is also super important. So for me, I think another key takeaway would be to honestly like make sure you know at least everybody in your direct circle. So then and you know what they do, so you can
Absolutely.
at least like reach out to somebody. Because especially if you're an intern, you don't know anybody, right?
Right.
So you have to start off somewhere. So I'd say at least get to know your supervisor, what they do, and then whoever's immediately surrounding you, get to know them because they can always lead you in the right direction. That's also something I did. So at my second internship or third internship with Stanley Black and Decker, there I was in the test lab mainly, but what I really wanted to do was design.
Okay.
And so the design lab was downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
But I took it upon myself to go downstairs.
So you took the initiative to go down and see
And see what's going on.
do some research yourself.
Yeah. So they've taught me a lot about design and, key things that you need to know, like when you're trying to 3D print stuff, like mass manufacture things. Like they taught me a lot of, really good insights. So like just being comfortable to step outside of your safe zone as well, I think that's a big thing.
Absolutely.
Because, like, you obviously feel like, okay, I'm in a test lab, so I probably not, I probably don't belong downstairs, right, in the design lab, right? Because that's not really my jurisdiction. But, when you go down there, you realize everyone's just family, right? Everyone's trying to just do their job the same way. Everyone's trying to build a community and network in the same way. So, I think all in all, just being out of your comfort zone, making your community, and also being wise on who you choose to get really connected with, if that makes sense.
Oh, it makes sense. Makes total sense. So you're about to graduate. Has the job offer come in yet?
No, it has not.
It has not. So you're steadily looking for that next move.
Yes.
Has it been challenging?
I'd say it has been sort of it's an ongoing process. I feel like I haven't found it difficult because I feel like job applications themselves are inherently too difficult.
Okay.
It's the fact that you have to do so many of them. So it's an ongoing process. So I just apply and I don't think about it. And then when the next opportunity opens up and I see something cool, I just apply and don't think about it. So I feel like I've had interviews. Like I've had interviews with Stanley actually for other positions.
Okay.
But they're looking for like more so immediate hires. So for that position, that didn't really work out. So I think a lot of the other ones are going to open up closer to the spring for like new grads. So I'm still waiting on those to open up. But I think another thing that's really important that I've been utilizing recently is my network.
Oh,
so
perfect.
like I know some people at Stanley, right? I think I'm also a part of a scholarship program local to Connecticut. It's called the Hartford Promise. Hartford Promise. Shout out Hartford Promise because they've done a lot for me. They've done a lot.
Nice.
So essentially, the way the program works is if you live in Hartford throughout your high school, which is where I'm from, and you have like I think a 3.8, and as long as you're above like 98% acceptance, 98% attendance in high school, you automatically get the scholarship, and it's like $20,000 for your entire 4 years. So like 2.5 a semester or something like that.
Gotcha.
Unless my math is wrong. But
so wait a minute, hold on now. You're about to graduate.
Yeah.
Right? You're entering this last phase. What's your GPA?
Right now I'm a 3.26.
3.26.
3.26.
Okay. You've definitely been putting in some work.
Been putting in some work, yeah.
So I'm confident that you will find the role that is best suitable for you. But let me fast forward.
Yeah.
Where are we 3 to 5 years down the road?
Down the road.
And how do we prepare for that now?
3 to 5 years down the road, I'd say I see myself in 3 years, I see myself sort of in a design position, hopefully. I'd want to do something that pertains to designing, whether that be commercial products, consumer products, or even appliances. I'm also thinking cameras would also be really nice. Like cause I'm big on film. I like to record a lot. Just in a place that I feel like I'm passionate about.
Okay.
But I feel like in 5, maybe even past that, I want to see myself in more of a higher position.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think for me, I've always had this quality in me, or like this feeling in me where I've wanted to like lead something, or at least be a part of that process. So taking up a leadership position is definitely something that I see myself pursuing, like even further down the line.
Gotcha. So one last one. 4 years ago, or 3.5 years ago, you were a freshman.
Yeah.
What type of advice would you share with yourself as a freshman now that you have gone through pretty much the majority of your undergraduate experience, or share with incoming freshmen?
What's the most... So there's actually a couple things that I'd like to share. I think the first thing is, this is probably a little bit less important, but probably start your LinkedIn freshman year. I think it did it. Like for me, like it's been a lot to kind of like just in terms of exposure to things, right? Like there's like career paths I never knew about that I felt like I learned about as soon as I joined LinkedIn.
Okay.
And also it's good to, like, some employers like LinkedIn's. Like I know at the previous nationals there was Microsoft and they were only looking at LinkedIn's. They didn't even ask for a resume. So getting started on that, ASAP, it was, it looks better.
Okay.
I think something else that I really recommend to a freshman would be to take your first year very seriously. I think oftentimes, like, a lot of people will go into college like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go have fun. They lose track of class, and it's like, then you realize in the following years, like, man, I shouldn't have played around so much.
Well, I've always shared, I used to do college tours and, having conversations with graduating seniors.
Yeah.
Hey, take your freshman year seriously.
Yeah.
Because that is the foundation of that GPA.
It really is.
So if you start off with a 3.5 or higher, you have an opportunity to have a little wiggle room when the real courses kick in.
Very true.
And now you're challenged. So now you have a little cushion when things don't go your way.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
That's
I
why it's
definitely
important.
support that.
Yeah, it's super important.
I definitely would have told my younger self that.
Yeah, right? No, yeah. My freshman year was a little silly, but I grinded it out, buffered it out a little bit.
Gotcha.
I think the last important part I'd say is to also get involved with the club early on. Campus involvement is really big, especially on a resume. If you can showcase that you're able to be dedicated and put time towards something, and eventually you're going to enter a leadership position in that as well, right? And then you can, like, I know for specifically engineering, right? Like, if I were to be involved in something like a robotics club, right? And then I have a deliverable, I can say, oh, look, I was the lead mechanical engineer for a robotics team, and we took it to competition and won first place, right? That would sound really amazing. You know what I'm saying? But like if you join like junior year, senior year, and you're like really new member to the club, it's like you're probably not going to be able to be in that level of leadership position because there's other people who have the expertise. So it's like, getting involved early on, becoming involved, it always looks really good because you have more product under your belt.
Absolutely. Well, and I will say this though, campus involvement is critical because it actually enhances or even starts the whole concept of leadership development.
It does.
Professional development.
Yeah.
Personal development.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir. There's
a lot of personal development in that. I feel like you grow in many ways. One of them I think is honestly time management too. Like you can.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to repeat that one.
I think another one really big aspect you grow in would be time management.
Time management, yes.
Yeah, really, really important. Because once you become so invested in college, you start to pick up a bunch of commitments. Like right now, I have 18 credits. I have a job. I have 2 e-boards I'm on. Other things. So it's like having the ability to manage your calendar is super important. Like Google Calendar, shout out Google Calendar. Like, it's done so much for me.
You should see what's.
Yeah, it's done a lot.
I agree. So that's what's up. Jayden, thank you. Thank you for this time. Thank you for sharing your experience, and I look forward to what's to come, because I get this strange feeling. I'm going to be on LinkedIn, and I'm going to literally going to see, congratulate Jayden for this new role. I'm like, I remember when.
Him. I remember
yes, sir.
him. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Thank you. Congratulations, and hey, continue achieving, okay?
Yes, sir. We'll do.
Right.
We'll do.
Appreciate you.
But are blazing the trail for tomorrow, right now.